Duhop, you're the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment, joined today by the coolest dude in diapers, and you can't teach that, bada boom, cutest baby in the room, Enzo! What's up, dude? Say hi to everybody. All right, well, he's gone crazy, man. What's going on over there, Potato Chip? High five? High five? All right, pound it. Oh, she choked the hell out of me. You were supposed to pound it. Well, don't get mad at them. It's not their fault. Listen, we're here because we got... Stop shaking the camera. We're here because we got business to take care of. That's right. I've got my device in my hand. I told you guys we were doing a Q&A. So I got my device. I got up all the questions right here. And so, are you going to help me with this Q&A, or are you just going to ruin my hat? All right. I told you guys to use hashtag rock solid. That's right. Tag me at MeWingWang and use hashtag rock solid. Look at him. He's crazy. He's crazy. So it's Q&A. You guys love these Q&As. So I'm going to go through hashtag rock solid, and we're going to answer all the questions that I find. So you guys request this. You always ask me Q&A. So I hope you guys submitted your questions. Careful. All right, first question. Gavin Wood. Hey, Duhop, do you secretly have a side chick? Come on, man. Do I have time for a side chick with this thing? He's crazy, man. He's my buddy. That's all I need. All right, moving on. Let's see. Hashtag, well, apparently we're not the only people that use hashtag rock solid. I'll tell you that. Hey, stop that. No. Unbelievable. I thought this was going to be a nice Q&A, but apparently you've gone crazy. Caleb Hawthorne. At MeWingWang, hashtag rock solid. If you could meet any WWE superstar or legend, who would it be? I don't know. I'd love to say hi to The Undertaker. That would be pretty badass. Never met The Taker or Stone Cold. One of the two. I've never met Stone Cold either. But moving on, let's see what other questions. I want to do as many as I can. I'm trying. Maybe let's not elaborate on how many there or elaborate on the answer is what I'm trying to say. That way we can get in as many as I can. Let's see. Crystal Ritchie at MeWingWang. If you can get rid of one thing on this earth, what would you get rid of? Hashtag rock solid. Sting! Goodbye! See you later, you son of a bitch! Sting sucks! I'm kidding. It's a pretty deep question, and if we were gonna really get into it, I think there's a lot of specifics I could, but off the top of my head, let's just get rid of the gun violence, man. Just, if you want your gun, you want to go outside and shoot a tree in a safe shooting range, go for it. But let's get rid of gun violence in schools, and, nobody should have to worry about their kid going to elementary school if they're going to, not come home. So right off the bat, we can get rid of that. All right, great question from Crystal Ritchie. That was pretty good. Here we go. Chelsea at MeWingWang. Do you like rock and roll music? If so, who are your favorite bands? Hashtag rock solid. Chelsea, right? Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea. All my favorite bands are tattooed on my damn body. See? Neil Young and Crazy Horse right there. The Foo Fighters. You got Led Zeppelin, 2112 with Rush. The Hemisphere's unbelievable. You got Metallica back there. Johnny Cash saying fuck you right there. Well, not to you, Chelsea, but he's effing, so I got Pearl Jam over here. I still have to add 9 Inch Nails. I'd still like to add Tool, but those are my favorite. All my good favorite stuff is tattooed on my body. You see it every day. You see it, but I bet you don't see it. Now you can see it. Damn it, Enzo. Don't throw your bear at my camera. All right. Moving on, let's see what other questions we got for the Q&A. Kyle Tyler McGrath says, at MeWingWang, who's your favorite wrestler to fight on GTS? And what was your favorite rivalry? Also, can I get to eat it? Yeah. Hashtag rock solid. Well, Kyle Tyler McGrath, eat it! Yeah! That was just for you. And who's my favorite guy to fight on GTS? I don't know if I have a favorite, but as of recently, the rivalry with Hollywood Hooligan, even though it's not a rivalry, it's more of a brotherly battle, that has been really hot lately. So I would say that would have been my favorite thus far. Moving on, more questions. Danger, AJ Forever, at me Wing Wang. When did you start watching wrestling? Hashtag Rock Solid. See, that's a question I've answered numerous times before. Team Extreme, at me Wing Wang. When will you and Grim start a Discord? It's like Skype, but better. It's a chat account. Never gonna do that, I'm sorry. It's not that it sounds stupid, I just don't have time. So, I'm sorry about that. The Legend of Champions, at me Wing Wang. Which top best tag teams? I don't know what that means. Sorry, dude. You got to finish the question before you hit tweet. Robert says, at me Wing Wang, hashtag Rock Solid. What happened to your accent? I guess I've lived in America far too long, friend. Moving on, let's see what other type of questions we've got in the Q&A. Did you guys leave a question? I'm scrolling through hashtag Rock Solid. I don't want to see any more. Hold on, here we go. Ethan Mills, at me Wing Wang, hashtag Rock Solid. What will Enzo's wrestling name be? And what is you and Enzo's favorite toy of all time? I don't know. What is if he even is gonna want to wrestle? So I can't give you what his wrestling name would be. That would be his choice. He's gonna name himself, damn it. And what is our? I don't know. I like to play Hot Wheels. I really do love to play Hot Wheels with the coolest dude in diapers. What's the matter, bro? You can't have the laundry basket, all right? No, it's all right. You just come sit down over here, sit with Daddy Duhop. All right, here's a question. Kenzie, at me Wing Wang, hashtag Rock Solid. If you made a movie of your life and a WWE legend or superstar, past or present, had to play you, who would you choose? That's a cool question, Kenzie. Who would I choose? I think the obvious answer would be Bad News Barrett, right? I mean, he's got the handsome, devilish good looks just like Duhop. He's tall, fit, and trim just like Duhop. That'd be the obvious choice, but man, wouldn't it be fun if a movie of Duhop's life was made and like Shinsuke Nakamura played Duhop? Be like, hooligan, fat lame, I'm going to beat you knee to face. That impression of Shinsuke Nakamura was so on point. I would love to have Shinsuke play Duhop. Whoa, what is that? Why are you throwing a spoon at me? Oh, you got applesauce? You want to come sit and eat applesauce? Come on. Come around. All right, guys, we're taking it. Come this way. We're gonna sit and we're gonna have an applesauce eating kid here. Come here, potato chip. Look, I got some sauce for you. Come sit by me. Here we go. Kenzie, great question. Like I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Eat your applesauce. He wants to sit on the couch with his applesauce. Wait, well, there you go. See? Jamming it down his grill. Back to the Q&A. Dude, what are you doing? Are you going to get up or are you getting down? All right, here we go. We're back to the Q&A. Rock Harper. Eat fried chicken. Drink champagne. Float ya leopards. Float in ya leopard. I don't know what that is. I don't think he was talking to me either. I'm going to delete this. Samuel Valengo leaves a question for Duhop. At me Wing Wang. How is Rojo doing? Hashtag Rock Solid. He's doing good. Spoke to him the other day. He's down there in Duhop La Cruz, Mexico, taking it easy with his feet up, relaxing, having some tequilas and margaritas. Roscoe the dog left me a question. At me Wing Wang. Why don't you feed hashtag internet dog fresh sausages daily? Hashtag Rock Solid. Hashtag Happy Roscoe Day. Roscoe dog, you're not in on this Q&A, bro. You don't need fresh sausage every day. Look how big you are. Oh, no. You need less sausage every day. All right, here we go. Moving on with some questions. 18-wheeler says to Duhop, at me Wing Wang. What turned you on to NASCAR? Hashtag Rock Solid. Man, I've been watching things with motors go fast my entire life. It doesn't matter if it's a race car, if it's a bike, if it's a boat, if it's something, a skateboard that you put a motor on and it goes fast. Duhop was always interested in things that went fast. And well, you know, with NASCAR being the premier racing series on television, of course I watched it as a kid all the time, man. So it just, you know, it's one of those things. I started watching racing when I was really young. I started watching wrestling when I was really young. And well, as of late, I've actually drawn back a lot from watching NASCAR because they piss me off so much. You know, like 15 years running now, 15, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. 15 different rule changes in their fucking rule book about how somebody's supposed to win a championship. They've ruined their own sport, and I'm out. I don't want any part of it anymore. Well, no, that's not true. I'm going to still watch. I'm just not going to be as interested as I was. All right, last question of the day. Coming from Shadow Demon. Guys, if you left a question, I totally appreciate it, but we are running out of time. And Shadow Demon's got a great question. So let's get to moving right now with Shadow's question. At me wing wang, hashtag rock solid. Out of all the encounters that you've had with your fans when vlogging or not vlogging, which encounter was your favorite and who was it that you encountered? Well, see, that's a hard question, but I will tell you this, Shadow, and everybody else out there. Each individual account of meeting a fan has its own different little quirk or non-quirk or whatever it is. I've been embarrassed. I've been surprised, shamed. I felt like a total creep when it wasn't even my fault meeting fans. Meeting a creep. I was standing in the Barclays Center using a plug to charge my phone before SummerSlam started. And as I'm standing there, two children, no taller than my waist, came running up and both grabbed each of my legs and started to hug me. My hands in the air, I'm looking like this going, oh my God, why are there two children strapped to my legs? They look up at me and they're like, Duhop, we love you, yada, yada. Meanwhile, Dad and Mom are 5 feet away and Dad's got his fist balled up going, why are my kids hugging this weird man that I don't know? That got scary. Had to explain that they probably seen me on YouTube, and it all worked out. So that was a crazy encounter. I had another encounter where I remember I was at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and all these kids were like, dude, can we take a picture? I'm like, yeah, badass, we're taking pictures. And then the kid's mother comes walking over, and she's like, who are you? And I was like, I'm pretty sure these are your boys? She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they watched me on YouTube and they enjoyed it. They wanted a picture with me. She goes, so can I have a picture with you? I was like, if you want. So she turns around, gives the camera to the phone, whatever, to her son, says, take a picture. She stands next to me, flips her hair, pulls her knee up kind of by my knee, and poses with me. I'm like, what are you doing? She had no idea who I was, but she's like, here we go. I'm like, dear Lord Almighty. I felt so awkward. All I wanted to do was walk away. Every encounter is different. Those were two of the weirder ones that stood out to me. But so many of you guys come up. Don't be shy. If you want to say hi, come up, say hello. I love meeting all you guys. And that's what it's all about. With that being said, guys, I'm out of time. I really got to get to moving. I totally appreciate you guys leaving all the questions. Thank you so much. If you guys want more Q&As in the future, leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of all these questions. Leave that in the comments as well. But as Enzo's screaming, so I got to get to moving. Like the video. Leave those comments if you haven't done it already. Subscribe for some more. Duhop. Eat it. Yeah. Enzo, you going to say goodbye?
Not at all.
Not a chance.